If you are an everyday investor or a serious business owner, then you're gonna wanna listen up. We wanna tell you guys about YT Investing, which is the new way to profit from YouTube without showing your face on camera, editing a single video, or being good at tech at all. And no, it's not buying YouTube stock. It's not being some quote unquote YouTuber or running YouTube ads. Now, we all know there's massive opportunity on YouTube, right? We see 7-year-old kids that are making $22 million a year playing with toys because of the opportunity of YouTube. We see that the number of channels earning 6 figures each year on YouTube has increased by 40% year on year. And then I even have friends like Jake Paul who have leveraged YouTube to make $60 million in a single year.
Now guys, look, YouTube paid out $6 billion last year to creators alone. It's growing every single year just for letting them run ads on their videos. And when we first heard this, it didn't come as a shock at all because we were the advertisers who were paying those creators. So there were some months where we literally spent 266 grand with YouTube on advertising. And 55% of all the money advertisers spend, not just us, we're small advertisers, goes directly to creators and YouTubers. But let's be real, if you're an everyday investor or a serious business owner, you probably wouldn't even consider being a YouTuber, no matter how big the upside or ROI is, because at the end of the day, you don't have time to spend hours in front of the camera every single day. You don't have time to spend hours editing videos. You don't have time to spend hours creating thumbnails. And you definitely don't have time to spend years mastering going viral.
And trust me, guys, we are on the exact same page with that. Like, we aren't some kids who made money on YouTube. We are serious business owners and investors ourselves. In fact, my name is Caleb Maddox. I scaled my company to over $200,000 by 14 years old and then $1 million by 16 years old. My personal brand has reached and impacted over 105 million people. I'm the author of 12 books, and I've now scaled multiple companies to multi-7 figures. I'm also an international keynote speaker where I've even made $60,000 for a single hour-long speech going into companies, and I've been featured in Forbes, Huffington Post, been on national TV in front of 8 million people, all that good stuff.
My name is Ryan O'Donnell. I've generated combined $60 million plus online. I was behind the biggest launch in the history of this industry with Tony Robbins, Dean Graziosi, and Russell Brunson. Together, Caleb and I have done some pretty cool stuff. We created a kids education company evaluated at over $15 million with 100,000 plus students with unbelievable student testimonials. We scaled another company from $0 to $3 million in 3 months. We work with client-based business owners and charge $30,000 to $100,000 to work with them. And we co-founded YTA Investing.
And that's what really matters. You guys aren't here to hear about our credibility. You're here to hear about that. Now, what is YTA Investing and how are we generating our clients well over $1 million a month and 100% passive income from YTA Investing? Well, it's a completely done-for-you service that helps everyday investors and serious business owners profit from YouTube without ever showing their face on camera, editing a single video, or being good at tech at all. And here's how we do it. We do 100% of the work for them. We create, manage, and scale fully automated YouTube channels for our clients that capitalize on all the upsides of YouTube without any of the downsides. Now, how do we do this? Well, it's pretty simple. We create faceless YouTube channels. They're the channels that you see every single day, but you typically don't realize that you're watching them, right? They're these YouTube channels that don't have specific faces. They don't have this massive personality that are behind them, but they're typically just have like some sort of voice actor that's literally reading off a script, but they entertain you and they make a lot of money in the process. And that's what we are the best in the world at when it comes to YT investing. And that is creating, launching, and scaling these faceless YouTube channels. We have literally monopolized this industry and we've literally streamlined the process of creating viral videos consistently. So what happens is our clients get to enjoy all of the ROI and benefits of YouTube without a single one of the cons and downsides. In fact, as we speak, our team has 125 plus actively paying done-for-you YouTube automation clients where we created, managed, and scaled their faceless channels so that's fully automated for them. And between those 125 clients, we create 500 to 700 professionally produced long-form and faceless videos every single day. And those videos generate $1 million a month for our clients from ad revenue alone. And those videos we create get 1 billion views every single year in every niche you could possibly imagine. In fact, this year we're on track to hit 2 billion views. And once again, since this is 100% done for you, automated and faceless, all our clients had to do was invest, and we literally do the rest. In fact, every single one of them that got the results, that $1 million a month we're producing, they do not have to do any work or put in any effort whatsoever.
And here's the good news, guys. We literally have the bandwidth to take on some new done-for-you YTA investing clients right now. So if you're a business owner or an everyday investor and you're looking for a place to put your money to work for you and create more streams of income, then click the button below to apply to work with us. Because here's what you have to understand about YouTube. YouTube isn't just a stream of income. YouTube channels aren't just a stream of income, but every video is a stream of income. Every single video is an asset that lives on the internet forever. You see, this is how most people think YouTube works. They think you upload a video and then it makes like money for like 24 hours, and then you upload another video and it makes money for 24 hours, and you're just constantly doing this over and over and over again. But what people don't understand is this. When someone watches your video, you get paid. That's simple. 55% of all the ad revenue goes to you. YouTube pays you that. And it doesn't matter when. So whether they watch your video today, tomorrow, or 3 years from now, you still get paid. Every single video is an asset and a stream of income that lives on the internet forever. So rather than uploading 3 videos like we just looked at, what it actually looks like is this, right? Every single video, you keep getting paid for the previous video and the previous video, and they stack on top of each other and they compound just like any other investment. And if you consistently do this over time, pretty soon you look back and it's 5 years from now and you have over 1,000 assets and 1,000 streams of income all paying you every single day.
And here's the crazy part. We have literally seen single videos make over $200,000.
And that doesn't happen often.
Now, we're going to tell you guys you're going to make $200,000 from a single video.
Heck no.
Absolutely not. What we are saying is we've seen this, and we've actually seen this fairly consistently. In fact, there's some videos that made over $1 million from a single video, right? So literally what you're looking at with all these little lines right here, each and every single one of those is a stream of income. Every single video is a stream of income, and that's just with one channel. The good news is because it's completely automated, you could continue to invest in more and more and more and more and more channels. And eventually, imagine if you had an entire portfolio of channels, right? In all sorts of different niches, and all these streams of income were producing you money. And once again, if we zoom in on this, that is right there is one stream of income. And remember, once again, a single stream of income could be worth $200,000. Even if we're just not even going that
You're always
crazy.
one video away.
Imagine if it was $5,000, $10,000. And the beautiful part is we have all of the SOPs in place to be able to scale. It's what we've done, and it's what we've done at the highest level. So guys, this is what we like to call digital real estate. YouTube automation is literally like digital real estate. Every video you upload is like a new property, and views are like tenants who pay you monthly. And we're like the construction company who's built countless apartment complexes before, and you're like the investor who funds them. So click the button below to apply before spots fill up. Hop on the phone with one of our YT investing experts. They'll make sure to answer any questions that you have for them to make sure all details are covered. And then they'll also ask you a series of questions to find out if you're a good fit, to find out if you qualify, and to see if we can get you to become a YT investor.
Alright, what up guys? How you doing? Welcome to this video. I'm going to be teaching you guys the behind the scenes of this YouTube automation company, how we're actually blessed to be a certified sales professional with them. And so we can get you guys, we're going to teach you how you can go ahead and refer us business, and then you'll get money without having to invest anything, right? Because they know the power of referrals. Caleb, Maddox, Ryan, or Donald, they're absolute visionaries. And so what they've done is they've given, they give, if I go and find somebody, and then you go and find somebody that knows it, you get 10%, and then I get 15%, right? Because Give On does, it should be given on to you. So in this video, we're going to go through, and I'm just going to show you guys a couple examples of their channels, and then we're going to look through a little bit of their testimonials, and we're going to look at their reviews of who they are and everything like that. At any point you guys are ready to hop on a call, go ahead and click that button below, and then you're going to hop on a call with me or someone on our team, and you're going to be able to learn how you can get started in literally 100% done for you digital real estate. 100% done for you digital real estate. That's why our company, it's DFY Digital Real Estate, alright? Because it's 100% done for you. Like, this is for investors that are looking for more passive income sources. Then you can just keep making cash. Like, imagine if you had, like, 10,000 different sources of passive income. You know, one of the people that I founded it with, Dylan, he has over 2,000 active sources of income. It's possible when you guys just continually keep stacking, continually growing over and over and over. So we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna dive in, and we're gonna show you guys. We're gonna actually go ahead and just start with an actual. So this is just the channel. This is the end result. So this is one of their clients. Okay, they have been. The earliest upload was 3 years ago. All right, so they have 617,000 subscribers, 288 videos, and boom. If you go and look at their videos, okay. Let's go on that step point. I could do it. Okay, boom. So you're going to go ahead and see 23 hours ago, a day ago, 3 days ago, 5 days ago, 6 days ago, all a week ago. So they're consistent, right? And I mean, look at these, like 4.9, 15,000, 20,000, 44,000, 90,000. 11 habits to avoid if you want to live a long and happy life. So we're just going to go and click on it. And this is literally, imagine if this was running for you. This is an ad.
You can fly a plane when the weather is nice.
This is Russell Brunson.
But when it gets real cloudy and foggy,
I was backstage at the last
you
one
try to
of
read the
these.
instruments, you're gonna die.
This is Funnel Hacking Live. It's in Orlando this year in September.
Winter is coming.
It's going to be a lit. You guys haven't booked your ticket yet. You have to. But it's not why we're here right now.
Long life is a blessing that may seem beyond our control, but many habits could.
We're not going to watch this whole video right now. This video
Much
will be an
food you
hour long.
consume
Right?
is a way of distracting
But you can listen. It's the same voice.
In
It's a
some way.
professional voiceover actor the whole time
into smoking,
with the video.
or you can cut it off completely from your
Boom.
feeding.
And then, look, 90,000 views. May 30th, 2021. Okay, and that ad that was placed beforehand, that's exactly how this entire thing works. Because what happens is, Russell Brunson pays YouTube to be able to have the opportunity to get Funnel Hacking Live to the world. Then YouTube returns the favor to creators and goes, here's a check for 55%. Okay? They only take 45 because it's you guys that are doing the value. The creators are the ones doing the value because they're the ones that are giving YouTube the opportunity to get 45%. What's YouTube doing? Nothing. Zero. So, creators get 55%, and that's how they were able to make money. Alright, so imagine if you had videos every single day that were getting done for you and creating a channel and a presence, and now there's 617,000 subscribers. Okay, so that's just one of them. And first, what we're going to do before we show you guys another one, now that I've shown you the end result a little bit, is, so that, like this one, these are the summaries of the channels we're going to go through right now. The channel size is large. The earliest upload was 3 years ago. And then their estimated current weekly earnings, and then estimated monthly earnings are 30 to 80, and then the lifetime earnings are 429,500 to 1,245,000. Like, what if that was coming from a passive income source, guys? Like, that's 100% done for you. 100%. 100% done for you. All right, and so we're going to show you all of these as well. This one's medium, 5 months ago. This one, is 1,750 to 5,075 for the week, 10,750 to 31,175 for the month, and then the estimated lifetime is 92,750 to 268,975. This one's Bitcoin Hyper. Earliest upload was a year ago. 1,150 for the week to 3,335, and it all depends on views and how things go off, right? So estimated currently monthly earnings are 8,000 to 23,200. The estimated lifetime earnings are 24,000 to 6,900. Okay, monies. This one is their. Well, we're gonna go through Tech Valley again real quick because this one's also a year, so you'll see a little bit of a difference, right? Like. This one was, this one's 5 months ago. This was a year. Okay, so, boom. And then this one's also a year. So you'll see a difference here. Channel size is small a year ago. Channel size is medium a year ago. But the small channel is actually getting more views. More weekly views is what it looks like. Oh, it might have picked up steam right now. Okay, so their estimated weekly earnings is 3,388 to 9,826. Their estimated quarterly monthly earnings are 5,000 to 4,500, and their lifetime earnings are 7,500 to 21,750. Boom. All right, so we're going to go through all of those. So next one that we're going to look at is going to be Mcash. Okay, and this one has 193,000 subscribers, and it has 191 videos.
Let's get right into it. It's been a great.
I guess I could have done that. But again, same thing. 23 hours ago, 2 days ago, 3 days ago. It's a system, process. 5 days ago, week ago, right? Like, it's a structure. So, look at these. Recently, 6,000, 12,000, 13,000, 10,000, 15,000, 23,000. So we'll look at the 13,000 or 12,000 from 2 days ago. AMC stock emergency update.
I had an 8-year stretch where I averaged 270 dates a year.
See?
Who works
And
harder
boom.
than pro wrestlers?
This is how they're
he's
making their
broken his
money.
neck. They had read the scans.
Spotify paid YouTube.
Wrong. It was an old break that I never knew I had.
Let's get right into it. It's been a crazy day in the stock market, but
Just video as
Easy
a
for me
professional
to-
voice actor, right?
they're apes.
Literally looking at a screen and analyzing it. Listening to some
$45
stuff.
strike prices for AM.
100% done for you guys. Okay? 13,000 views. 12,815 views on this. And this was posted 2 days ago when we're shooting this on June 10th of 2021. 15 days to my nephew's birthday. I'm so pumped. Boom, sorry. Just can't stop thinking about that. And then Bitcoin Hyper, okay? This is the next one we're going to go through. And then this one has 48.6 thousand subscribers and 555 videos. Ooh, power numbers, 555. Boom. Videos. Alright, look at that, right? Same thing, 18 hours ago, 1 day ago, 2 days ago, 3 days ago, 4 days ago, 5 days ago, 6 days ago, a week ago. Boom, system, 2. So it keeps going. And look, like, it's a professional template, a professional thumbnail. So you guys don't need to be smart to make money online. 7.5K, 11K, 12K, 9.7. So we're going to go and look at the 12 from 2 days ago. Alright. Got some music in the background.
Giving you on the live streams are literally going to be hit, or
And boom, like a voice actor.
personally, I actually prefer going with stealth price action trading. Alex based right now on the chart,
long
but
video.
it also does look like more like of a complex correction.
Boom. More of how they make money, right? The ads in the middle of the video. Because not everybody... Right? Boom. Look at that. Video's pretty dope. Now,
That's actually a very cool one. Visuals here
look, people be commenting and everything as well.
to this.
Guys, so this
also-
one's got 12,310 views. It was streamed on June 10th of 2021. And again, they got 48.6 thousand subscribers. So, boom. Next one. Monies. I was looking at his last night with my boy Trevor Johnson, too. I was one of his favorites. This one, if you guys remember, actually, this one started 3 weeks ago. So they only have 18 videos so far. They got 9.81 thousand subscribers. And their estimated lifetime earnings, keep in mind, 3 weeks ago, it's 3,500 to 10,150. Okay, and so, boom. Videos. Alright, boom. 21,000. 5.4. Yeah, I figured the 21 from 2 days ago is going to be the biggest.
The truth about Shiba Inu and Vitalik Buterin has just been revealed. Vitalik recently went on the held some of it.
So
He
I'm
then
actually
explains that
curious,
as
like I
soon
can
as
watch
you
this
realize
myself actually. I can get sucked into this. It's not
by
productive
Vitalik
though, it
for his
won't
cold
bring me
walk
any
was-
cash, but
for his
I could be
cold walk
definitely
was
one of these
something out of a science
21,000.
fiction novel. He had one
But you guys can see it's the voice actor like the whole time.
which as of the 5th of
Video
June
in the
is worth
background.
$845 million. That amount of money is
Okay. So 21,645 views on June 11th, 2021. Okay. We got and they only got 9.81 thousand subscribers so far, and their earliest video was 3 weeks ago. Now, last one. Boom. Put it here. There you go. Tech Valley. Okay, they got 7,000 subscribers. About a year ago was their earliest upload, and then that's, 5 per page? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That's what it looks like. And then 283. So this one hasn't popped off. 2.6, 96,000. 4K, 3K. So let's look at this 96,000, right? I mean, boom. What if this was done automatically for you, right? It's just about
As your
finding
small
the
business
right
changes, your
topics,
business
the right
insurance
keywords,
should
the
too.
right SEO.
It's time to get a
Imagine
second
you had a
opinion on our
team.
insurance.
Imagine you had a team that was
High
doing all
quality
that work for you.
spacesuits and long-lasting space-exclusive buildings. While that's infinitely further than many private
I was already
companies get
in
with
the middle
NASA
of this one,
programs, that's
Boom.
SpaceX CEO Elon Musk. The thing is, contractor, they've been
See? So that's the same thing.
determined to get to the moon.
4, 5, what, 1, 2,
Can
3,
potentially
5
provide the
completely
vast
different
majority of
channels.
those.
All
Allegedly
different
allow-
age and when they've started.
This
And
means that Musk, through Starlink,
boom, right? And so 96,837 views on June 2nd, 2021. Boom, right? So now what we're going to do is we're going to go through and I'm going to show you guys some of the articles from the top of this page. And so what else is really cool, okay? That's our software running that automatically goes through and engages with our dream customers to find us more people that desire to do digital real estate. And what's really cool is you'll see when I refresh this page, we have software that will allow us to be able to clone the entire thing. Boom, right there. Funnel page can be copied. I can literally click one button, clone this page, and now I'll have it. And so this will be close to what you guys see with probably this video right on top of it. So, and all of these that say coming this week, we'll get rid of, I'll be able to edit it all in ClickFunnels. So it'll be super easy, save us hours and hours and hours of time. But we're going to start going through and looking at some of these articles that are currently out. So the first one that you guys saw when we started this video was the behind the scenes of this YouTube automation company with Entrepreneur, Asia Pacific Magazine, and then from Shamus Goss on June 2nd, 2021. Faceless YouTube channels have become one of the most coveted assets of extremely wealthy private investors. Okay? Have a half a decade long proven track record. Okay, so they got a 6-year track record. The number one YouTube automation team in the world just opened up their digital asset class to the everyday investor for the first time ever through its new public-facing company, Caleb Maddox and YTA. And because you guys are watching this video, you literally have the opportunity to profit on this without even having to invest in it first. So if you know anybody who this would be a perfect fit for, or hey, even if you want to do this yourself, go ahead and reach out to us as well. Previously, okay, their 140 plus content production team only worked with ultra private partners, only word of mouth. But now they're opening up to the public. The results and proven track record has created a long line of investors fighting for their spot. It's not just the results are impressive. They don't hide behind flashy marketing and unsubstantiated claims. And the most respectable part of the company is the heart, mission, talent, and integrity of the company's founders, Caleb Maddox and Ryan O'Donnell. And I worked for Caleb's dad for an entire year as his personal assistant. So Caleb and I, as well, are extremely close. I'm going to go see him in a few weeks when I'm in Arizona. Caleb Maddox and Ryan, they're some of the most strategic business minds of the generation. Two business partners, lifelong friends. Their desire to impact kids and solve massive world problems. Apex for Kids has 100,000 active kids in it and growing. But what's more impressive is the multiple 8 figures they've generated online. Like I said, Apex for Kids. It's the largest private, non-government-backed kids education companies on the planet. Outside of YTA is their philosophy on business. They took Jeff Bezos, Sam Walton, and Steve Jobs' approach on business, customers first. And they have it hanging up on their office wall in Scottsdale. This is what they obsess on personally. I've seen them do it. I've seen how crazy they work. All right, so you guys have this page. You want to read every word of it. And then the next one that we're going to look at is going to be the e-news one. Okay, it says how this company is on track to become the #1 content creation platform on YouTube. How would you guys love to own a piece of this? Like, you literally don't have to do anything. All you have to do is put up the cash, or you find someone that would love to put up the cash and you can make money, and then go ahead once you get it and then get your piece into it, just wherever you're at along the train. That's what's great. No matter where you are at, get onto the train right now. If you don't have it, go and find someone that has the cash, because this is going to be the #1 content creation platform on YouTube. Okay? So after 5 years of dominance, the #1 YouTube automation team in the world has democratized their digital asset class for retail investors, hailed as an attractive alternative to cryptos and NFTs. Here's how it works, okay? So this one talks about a little bit different, okay? So they present the client with a selection of niches that have a proven potential, which is backed by years of trend analysis, insights, and over 6 figures in trend recognition software development. You guys are going to save over 6 figures of having to go through and do this yourself. They then hire, manage, and tailor an agency of 5 people of branding and social media experts to strategize and execute an optimal content calendar. The team pours in excruciating detail into optimizing the channel for virality, leading to exorbitant monetization via passive ad revenue for the lifetime of the channel. Like, these channels are there. They're there forever. They're living. They're always going to continue to grow. Like, you could see on some channels, like Practical Wisdom, I think was one of them when we were looking at it last night. All right, like, if you go back to their home and you look at, it'll recommend here, we'll pause this for a second. Popular uploads. So this is the 5 most popular. Or, yeah, not 2 years ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 2 years ago, 1 year ago. 9.7 million views. 9.7 million views. The team pours, and remember, the content creators get 55%, YouTube gets 45%. So, by the numbers, more than 70% of what people watch on YouTube is determined by its recommendation algorithm. Okay? Video influencers with 500,000 plus followers charge, on average, $3,857 per video. 70% of YouTube watch time comes from mobile devices. Okay? YouTube's ad revenue in 2020 was $19 billion. $19 billion. How would you guys love to have a piece of that pie? Piece of that pie. That pie is so big, so abundant that you literally can share with anybody. It's so amazing because Joshua Burleson, who I went to high school with and who is about my age, okay? And right now he's hustling, he's working side jobs. He'll watch his video and he can go find someone and put in the work and start building a business online and get out of the trap of the system without having to invest the high numbers first, because Caleb and Ryan are leading from the heart first. And they show that every single day inside their sales team and inside what we're doing. So, 55% of that revenue, like I said, goes to the owners of the channels. A quarter of the human population. A quarter of the human population, boys and girls, watches content on YouTube every single month. If there's one truth that has emerged in the wake of the global pandemic, it's that this digital economy is here to stay. And upon closer surveillance, if any of the modern titans of industry, Facebook, Uber, Instagram, Snapchat, all abide a pattern of being early movers on a new method of capitalizing from human attention and desire, the YTA team is no different in this sense. Their investors share an understanding of that in the midst of 2020. The collective consciousness of the world has aggregated onto YouTube. Sorry, now I'm just reading it word for word. Anyway, automated faceless YouTube channels, they're the conduit which pioneer investors are opposed to obtain excess of 6-figure returns over the coming decade. How would you guys love to get an excess of 6-figure returns? Like, anytime, 22 minutes into this video almost now, guys, like, our calendars are getting booked. Click that button below. Go ahead and make sure you're reaching out to us. That line is going to get longer and longer and longer. All right? And so you're going to want to make sure you get in as close to that front of the line as you can, not way in the back of it. If you guys ever been to Disney World, Disneyland, like, imagine having to wait in one of those rides for one of the lines for one of those rides. Like, as people see this, as we as professional content marketers, as we're obsessed with getting the word out, we start hustling, it's going to grow. This referral program is going to make this just explode. So, the company pioneered this for the everyday investor. It was YTA. Again, the 140-plus content team. They have 125 active partners and investors. The 140-plus team is creating 500 to 700 videos every day. They're able to guarantee instant monetization for every single investor, meaning investors lucky enough to be accepted start seeing returns on their very first video. Because you're already monetized, you get paid per views. Their investors are earning well over $12 million a year, and that's excluding many of their biggest and most private partners who aren't at liberty to disclose numbers for. Okay, boom. See, you can't even know some of the things because there's NDAs, non-disclosure agreements, things like that, right? So videos have reached over 1 billion people last year alone and are actually on track for 2.5 to 3 billion views this year. And again, this was published when we said May 28th, so 2 weeks ago, as we're shooting this video, okay? They built a reputation even the most skeptical investors and analysts can't help but trust. We already read that. Blah, blah, blah. News publications around the world are going crazy right now. It's good to know. We got 3 more. We're going to buzz through these. It's going to be amazing. Make sure you guys are clicking that button, filling up, making sure you're getting your spot. All right, this is absolutely insane. Like, when I first got started in this, it'll be 5 years ago next month. I actually won a contest to a company that I was showing how to do Facebook ads and things like that. But in order to do it, right, we had to go through our why, figure out where we are, where we've been, and where we want to go. And if you guys haven't heard my story, you don't know who I am yet, my name's JC the Icon. And what happened is when I was 14, about turning 15, right after I graduated 8th grade, 3 months into my freshman year or so, my uncle, he killed himself. And that was the last straw for me, so I moved out on my own when I was 16, lived on my own, and then I lived with who's now my brother-in-law, from 18 to 18 and a half when I made that decision. And that's why we do everything that we do, right? Because like this one says right here on our wrist, every single day, 22 veterans a day commit suicide. And people aren't given the education, they aren't given the tools, they aren't shown the knowledge. They just aren't given it. Like, we aren't shown how to go through and market. All right, we aren't shown how to do sales. We aren't taught that we can build our own dream instead of someone else's. We aren't taught, like I talked to Joshua last night, and he didn't know what the law of attraction is, but he knows what the Civil War is. How are we able to how is it ethical for the system to let anybody get through school not knowing what the law of attraction is? The fact that like, imagine that as an answer on a test. Like, we're going to go through and create all of this. Okay, that's why we have teams that work for us, right? But imagine that the 2 questions, like, do you know what the Civil War is? Yes. Do you know what the law of attraction is? No. What? How much money are you going to make from knowing what the Civil War is? Enough about me, okay? But that's why we do everything that we do. Because we got to get the mission and the passion out to the world and get the knowledge out, get the books out, light in the darkness, like our clients, Kim and Brian, with Conscious Content. They're a professional documentary, professional film company. They're humanities humanities media channel, all right? And they have a film that lifts the stigma around PTSD, mental health trauma. They're helping so much in this mission, and we're partnered with them, and we literally work with them, and we're able to go through, and it just happened because of the magical connections, because I worked with Caleb's dad as his assistant, and he recommended me because I know tech, and boom, just like that. All right, and so we're putting all the vision, the pieces together, and then Caleb came along, and he introduced this, and then he introduced the marketplace with the SCA opportunity, and he's like, hey, here's YTA investing, and my jaw literally hit the floor. And then last night, or Friday night, we were talking to Pierce, and an even bigger light bulb went off in our head, and I was like, oh my gosh, wait a minute. Referrals get 10%. That means anybody can go get me someone, and they're going to make big money. This is a high-ticket offer. This is wealthy investors, all right? Like, the first YouTube channel starts at $25K, $25,000. Imagine if you get 10% of $25,000. That's $2,500. If you made one referral in a month with $2,500, change your life. Like, would that change your life? Would you be able to, be able to quit your job, get out of it, start doing something? Like, this is something we can take to the world. We can take to everybody. This is things that I can take and leverage and create deals, like we were talking last night in Expanding Vision with an Inner Circle member, and it was like, hey, Grant Cardone, like, why wouldn't you do this? Why wouldn't you just let us, promote this video? You get 24% of everybody that wants to invest in it, and we'll take 1%. Because then we get in front of their audience, and then we reach more people. Like Pete Vargas and Pat Quinn says about advancing your reach. Just got done with that event. There's so many leaders that are leading right now in this industry of the fact since January to now, it's 6 months. of being able to hop on these free challenges, this free information. Tony Robbins and Dean Graziosi, they did Own Your Future. Caleb and Ryan, they helped orchestrate the entire thing, right? They reached almost 1 million people. When you can see that there's another side, then you can actually walk to the other side. But, like, for us, like, when I was 18, like, it was literally just a straight wall. And I went, there has to be somebody out there. There has to be a purpose. Please, somebody show me. And within 2 weeks, I won that contest, and I was in Mansions. So, click that button, book your call, okay? YTA officially is open for retail investors. Let's go, guys. Quit playing small, okay? So, YouTube automation is an investment vehicle as kept secret between investors in the know and investors with serious capital until now, okay? They've opened up their 5-star automation service to the public for the first time ever. Looks like this was May 28th, okay? For years, and they took their time because they wanted to make sure everything was done correctly. So we're on the forefront of this. We're blessed to be in the forefront position, and we're ready, and we're going, and we're leading. All right, guys? So I'm super pumped to get to talk to everybody or anybody on our team, and it's just crazy what we're doing. All right, so we got 3 more that we're going to go through. You guys really been investing and spending this time with us. We really appreciate it. If you're in the position right now where you don't have, where you're starting from the bottom and you're able to get, and you need to get referrals, like, congratulations, you found it. Like, you're in the right spot. Okay? Team has seen unbelievable results. We're just going through seeing if I can find different pieces from all 5 of these. All right? With private clients, opening up is a really win. Wait. That was an interview with Caleb Maddox. Okay. So, YTA seems to have mastered the process of creating, managing, and operating these automated YouTube channels through what most of the team refers to as painstaking trial and error over these past 5 years. I've been there. I've done this, guys. Like, it was 5 years for me next month that I got into into online world, making money online. I looked into literally doing this at one point with YouTube and keywords and SEO and getting it ranked and the things that you put in, like, the descriptions on every single one of your videos. You know, things like this. Like, this is all... See how it leads to a certain place? Like, it's all literally trial and error. It's how does it work? What do you do? Like, I remember going through a course by Ben Jakes. Shout out Ben Jakes. You're listening to this, all right, when he first was talking about this, all right? And I watched personally.
$450.
Again, that's how this works, okay? But I watched personally because I was working with Matt Maddox, Matt's dad, as Caleb and Ryan originally launched this as YTA. It was a done-for-you service, all right? And so it was a course. And so they did great with their course. And then from there, they made like $3 million in the first like 3 months. And after that, boom, a year later or so now, because that was February of 2020, year and 3 months, now we're in this position. So they did it as a done for you. They let other people do it as well. That's how they perfected this process even faster. And now we're in the position where they have the 100% done for you service. Boom. If they accept you as a new client, you provide startup capital for one of these channels. Then the investor allows the team to do what they do best while you collect a monthly check. Literally, provide cash, let the team do what they do best, collect a check. 3 simple steps. Okay? That's so great. We're going to go through and write it right now. We're going to go through and put it in these notes in case you guys haven't seen it, because we're going to reference this later. Boom. That's what's great. They give us all of the tools to succeed. That's just some of the list of courses and things that we have, guys. Like, you don't have to go through and do all of the crazy steps that we've had to do to put ourselves in the position to be in the founding spots of this, all right? So, 3 steps. 1, invest the cash. Let the team do what they do best. Collect monthly checks. Simple. 3 steps. You guys don't have it yet. That's all right. I don't either. We're about to. We'll have it. Could literally have it by the time I hop off this call. That's how fast the universe works when you realize the law of attraction. Okay. And so Boom, invest the cash, let the team do the rest, then you're going to collect monthly checks. And you can get as many as you want. Okay? The shift's in investing. It's no secret that investors have begun to turn towards digital assets as investment vehicles. We have all seen the massive come-ups and frightening volatility in the cryptocurrency market. Whew. Crazy, right? It was at 60, what's it at, 37 or something like that? I don't even know what Ethereum's at. We don't have to check the markets because we just let everything else run for us, and we're busy plugging in, go into events like Advance Our Reach to remember our why, our passion, and to get on stages and to speak to the world. We're going to be speaking to colleges, Super Bowls, like, what's the FIFA World Cup, like, everybody's going to have us on a stage. Russell's, Grant, like, I've known since I could think I know how to transform lives and speak on stage. It's amazing. Now I'm blessed to have the right platform to do it. And blessed to stay humble, as this too shall pass. Like, great book by the greatest salesman, right? Because you don't have to be smart. It's literally just a matter of just repetition. If you guys told yourself you were great at something for 15 years, do you think you would be good at something? 15 years, my math's a little off there. You know, how about 20 years? I'm 23, so, you know, like, you guys told yourself you were great at something for 23 years, like, you think you'd be good at it? It's literally your beliefs. What you are is who you are, is what you think you are is who you are. Up until this point, there hasn't been a steady and reliable way to produce passive income through a digital investment. That's until YTA launched their offerings of what some are referring to as digital real estate. YTA boasts their ability to generate partners' passive income with constant growth at a significantly lower cost of entry than the physical real estate market we're all familiar with. Like Caleb says, you have to invest like $10 million in real estate to be able to get around a six-figure monthly return. $10 million. Nowhere near that, all right? You can get a lot of channels for $10 million. You guys get $10 million, make sure you be hitting that button and hitting this up, because you're going to have so many channels, you're going to be able to build a yacht in this blue ocean instead of just a Ginu. The announcement of this offering is nothing short of groundbreaking. YTA entered the space as a pioneer with a proven track record ready for growth. If you're someone looking to expand your digital investment portfolio or get a taste for incredible returns possible within this space, this is certainly an exciting opportunity. Boom, go to dfydigitalrealestate.com for more. And then boom, what we got? Now we got two more. Now this one's talking about the American Dream's alive and well on YouTube. Like I said, you guys have seen enough. Click that button. Our calendars are filling up. We're just doing this to be consistent, to be thorough. Boom, bada bing. We're going to do two more. This one was posted by James Boley on May 28th. Okay? A new company's found a way for retail investors to start seeing some of the profits for themselves. We've gone through all of this. I don't want to say this thing 100 times to see if I can find something different. Oh yeah, well they produce well over $1 million a month right now for their clients and their partners, which doesn't include many of their biggest and most private clients who have the NDAs we talked about earlier. They've accumulated over 1 billion views last year. Yep, they're going to triple or double or even triple this year. We talked about that as well. 140 plus team. Oh yeah, here's something really cool. So, they recruited a full-time concierge team, and they hired someone from the 5-star Ritz-Carlton who's the full director of concierge service. So you're really getting a white glove service. Okay? So they have an incredible attention to detail and obsession. They provide the highest quality service to their clients. Completely 100% done for you. Back to the 3 steps. Invest cash, let the team do what they do best, collect monthly checks. They're clearly making unbelievable money for a large number of people. Best way to take advantage of this opportunity and start making money as an average guy with no interest in running a YouTube channel is to get involved with YTA. Okay? Let them use their experience and skill, do all the work for you. Don't, to do what we do, to be online, present every single day, branding yourself like a YouTube creator. You have only a YouTube channel, that's literally what you do. You create it every single day, and then you go through and edit it. You have a team, create the thumbnails, create the SEO, create that description every single day. But you have to make sure you're doing them videos, doesn't matter what you're doing. Right? If you don't want to be living that lifestyle, maybe you want to go celebrate your nephew's birthday, take a week off and go spend time with family, go to an event, do certain things, then get into YTA. So Caleb Max, Ryan O'Donnell, absolute icons. They're fundamentally disrupting the traditional customer experience, okay? They created a brand new customer experience in the 21st century. Boom. This one again, I think is May 28th. Let's see. I don't even know, but we'll see. We'll find out. YouTube automation is still a little known investment sweet spot that people in the know have been using to bolster their portfolio for the past few years. All right, so it's been a little known investment. We're gonna blow it out of the water. And now, congratulations, you're watching this video, you're in the position you can profit from it, even if you don't have the capital to start. So absolutely zero excuses. And you talk to us and our team, we give you the tools and the software to do everything. So, zero excuses. Zero. At the beginning of the month, they launched their public arm of YouTube automation since they have seen impressive results. Okay, quick stats. Boom, we talked about that. Again, 125 plus, 140 plus team, 500 to 700 videos every day. Investors are earning well over $12 million a year, and that's again without the NDAs. Okay, boom, their results rate, customer experience, their results rate, anything different? Oh yeah, here, that six-figure trend analysis software, they're one of the only 3 known people in the world who have access to that software. Okay? So it's one of the many advantages. That and how hard they're willing to work and how much work they're willing to put in to make it happen. Okay? They wanted to get rid of the traditional customer corporate experience, and they wanted to get a team beyond just closing out a ticket. And I know, like, I worked with Matt Maddox, Caleb's dad, for an entire year as a personal assistant. I helped orchestrate Caleb Maddox's 18th private birthday party in New York City. My first time I went to New York City. Alright, I have felt Caleb's heart. I've seen Caleb's heart. I have had private conversations about how we're filling up stadiums with fatherless kids and giving them bikes. Alright, we get the message to the world. We get to. Not we got to. We get to. It's a blessing and a privilege. Power of language. That's a happy pocket full of money plug for you there. But they got a 24/7 concierge team. Literally, I see posts to them all the time looking to hire more people in other countries to continue to split test, tweak, and always get better. Okay? A little deeper into the YouTube and its ad revenue over the last few years, there's no sign of slowing down. Okay? 2017 to 2020, 8.5, 11.6, 15.5, 19 billion. Also shocked that 55% of the money generated goes to content creators because YouTube does zero work and they're happy to do it. So when a video is uploaded to YouTube, it becomes an asset. The more views it gains, more ad revenue is directed towards the videos. Eyeballs will always bring revenue. And because YouTube's free for a basic membership, there's no friction to the customer. In 2020 alone, over 2 billion global users of YouTube logged in monthly. There's not a bigger traffic source of customers. Trust me, everybody's looked. They asked Caleb and Ryan how someone can get in, but doesn't want to put their face on camera, and here's what they said. Those YouTube numbers also include results from what is called faceless automated YouTube channels. And while it's still early to get in, these channels have become one of the most coveted assets of extremely private wealthy investors. The most coveted assets of extremely private wealthy investors. We're going to just go and put that in our taglines as well. So if you're a private investor, best opportunity to access this asset is through us, DFY Real Estate, DFYDigitalRealEstate.com. Alright? So look at these channels again real quick, guys. This one got 39,000 views. We're going to go through and we're going to look at their greatest ones on every single channel real quick to go ahead and top this out. We get into our favorite time here at 44 minutes. Ooh, get excited, guys. You're in the right spot.
Stick this new year.
Everybody wants to talk to you.
We have AMC up by over 15% today, and there has been some huge.
Boom. Surround yourself with icons. Get iconic results. Alright. Uploads. This one doesn't even have popular recommendations. How's this work? What am I on? Channel? Oh, I think I gotta go to videos. How did I do this last time? See, we're still learning. You don't have to be smart to make money online. Popular uploads. Okay, so this one's 9.7 million views. Okay, from 2 years ago. This one doesn't look like it has popular uploads yet. And so we're going to go to the videos. And let's see here. Let's see what pops out. 12K. Oh, we're going to go some older ones. That's what we're going to do. Okay, so like look like 67,000 views. Okay, 56,000 views. Those are 2 months ago. 120,000 views from 3 months ago. All right, so I mean, look at this. Like, and look, these are all super professionally done thumbnails. They all look amazing. Imagine not having to do this work yourself. Like, I'm so beyond pumped to get into this. It's going to be absolutely iconic. Boom. And then the next one. Let's see. We got Bitcoin Hyper. We're going to go through and click all of these real quick. Monies. I love that one, guys. Who doesn't love some money? It takes money to change lives. One of the biggest things I learned when I was first getting into Caleb and Matt's world. That's a crazy story as well. But I was first getting into their world. I was in their apartment, and they challenged me to go do some stuff, and I went and did some things. And they were like, hey, you went and made some money, but if you went and made $3,000 instead of 300, how many more lives could you impact? And I was like, mind blown. Let's go. It's our mission to make impact and income, but the impact's over income, and when you put it over income, you make more income. Boom! But it's your duty obligation, as Grant says, right, to go make as much income and change as many lives as you freaking can. Okay? 82,000 views from 10 months ago. 75 from a year ago. 42 from a year ago. 36 from 3 weeks ago. Okay, guys? Assets live here forever. Popular uploads. 417,000 views from 3 weeks ago. 111 a month. 87 from 2 weeks. These are all pretty recent, alright? Let's see. Oh, well, it's the recent channel. Yeah, done. But 3 weeks ago, wait a second, guys. Wait a second. Look at this. Earliest upload was 3 weeks ago. And this video has 417,000 views. Get in. Click that button. Let's go. Come on, it's 44. That's our lucky number. Mom always loves 4 as well. So pumped to go see my family in 2 weeks. Boom. 417,000 views. Okay? Tech Valley. Popular uploads. 4 months ago. 1.3 million. How would you guys love to have over 1 million views? And you didn't do anything. Over 1 million views. 0 work. Come on, click that button below. Let's go. We're going to be building out this page, all our software, funnels. Everybody's going to be doing it. Let's go. Come on, are you going to be sitting in the stands? Or are you going to actually get out on the field?